Good morning, and welcome to Target Elevate. Oh man, look at the crowd. This is going to be great. We are going to have a great day. I'm Bruce Starnes. I'm the president of Target in India, and I have the honor and the privilege of leading a team whose work impacts millions of guests every single day who shop our stores, our website, and our app. I want to thank everybody who's joining us again, alumni who've been here before. I want to thank you for all you've done to create a real sense of community and help elevate women in technology. You've helped make this not just a moment in time, but a movement. Thank you for that. And those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome. This day is about you. This community is here to lift you up, to help advance your career. So as we get started today, I thought it might be good to hear from a few participants in their own words. Take a look.
So the uniqueness of topics, diverse crowd in technology, and the focus, especially women in IT, attracts me towards it every year.
It's awesome to see so many women tech professionals and leaders around you. And when you see them, you get inspired and you get the thought that when they are able to do, why not you? So it's a beautiful vibe that makes me come to Elevate every time.
Every year I learn something new, which actually motivates me, think through the things differently, and allows me to do and see the problem in a different way.
So there were so many sessions given by founders of startups. So one thing that sparked when I listened to those was that it's not about just doing hard work. It's also about how you build and brand your story so that it's pleasantly edible by the audience who listen to it and they can relate to it.
Apurva Purohit from last edition, the way she pushed her limits and embraced challenges was very inspiring for me. I did the same in my professional life and I got positive results.
I personally connected with a lot of women who are working on similar technology or in diverse technology as well, which actually in turn helped me to look through a problem in a different way.
I had opportunity to connect with many other industry peers. We share technologies. We support each other on challenges we are facing in the tools or process that at the professional level.
Because the journey of Elevate doesn't end with this conference, it's throughout the year, where you can meet and have connects with women like you who are like-minded.
I'm Jyoti.
I'm Sri Lakshmi.
I am Shrima.
I am part of the Target Elevate community.
I love hearing what Target Elevate has meant to so many women, and I hope that you get the chance to meet some new people today, build some connections that'll last much longer than when you leave the room here later today. I have to tell you, I have been looking forward to this for quite some time. This is our first time for Target Elevate in person since 2020. And for me personally, I've been able to join virtually the last couple of years, but it feels good to be here in person. But mainly, one of the reasons I'm so thrilled is this is important for the tech industry. Creating opportunities for women technologists to advance their career is important. That is because tech, it's not an abstraction. What we do has meaningful impacts on people's lives. What you do every day affects people's lives. But technology and all the great things that we build with it is only as good as the life experiences of those who create it. And I've definitely seen both sides of that equation in my time. So a few years ago, I had this opportunity to lead a team rebuilding Target's registry business. If you're not familiar with what a registry is, it's a service that allows friends and family to buy presents off a list for soon-to-be parents and engaged couples. Think about baby wedding, celebrations and showers and all those good things, right? These are really important life moments for a retailer like Target. Because if you think about it, onesies, diapers, cribs, formula, household goods, kitchenware, all of those are big parts of our multi-category assortment. So I'm getting to meet this team that's been working on it for quite some time, and we're going to set a new direction. So I go into the room with this team. There's about 50 people sitting around, and I look around the room, and 45 of them are men. And man, I just remember that moment being so obvious. Now, I know for a fact that if you were to understand the exact gender breakdown of who plans those moments, I think we can all probably agree that it is not 90% men. Not anywhere near that, right? That's why diversity in tech matters. Life experiences matter, and that's why Target has made such a big push, both in the US and India, to bring more women into technology. Our company's purpose, what drives us, is to help all families discover the joy of everyday life. So if we're going to do that, we need a workforce, we need a team that is all families. Here in Target in India, over the last few years, we've met bold goals when it comes to hiring, retaining, and advancing women technologists. We've provided training for our leaders so they can understand inclusion acumen and be better leaders. And I am really proud that we've been recognized for this. For the last 2 years, Avtar and Saramount has awarded us the Champions of Inclusion, something we're really proud of. Thank you. We're proud of it. Yes, thank you. Across every area of Target, whether in tech or non-tech, women aren't just doing great work. They're doing work that's critically important to the guest experience that we see every single day in our stores and on our sites. And that's also true with the registry team that I talked about earlier. Today, that team reflects much more of what our guest base looks like. A little later, you're going to have a chance to see some of our tech. We have a showcase that you guys can walk around and see some amazing work that we do here in India. But it's more than amazing work. What we do in Bengaluru, it shapes the experience for our guests. It's absolutely critical. One of the things you're going to see today, or we're going to talk about a little bit, is called drive-up returns. It's this new feature that we're testing in the US right now, and it's a pretty cool thing. So a guest can manage their returns by simply going onto the app, driving into a Target parking lot, and a team member is going to come out and grab that return for them. So just imagine this. You're a parent, you're over in the United States, you're in Minneapolis, Minnesota, you have an 8-year-old son, right? Tomorrow, a huge snowstorm is coming, which is true. I think we're supposed to get almost 2 feet of snow, something like that. Much better weather here. All right. So your son comes in from school, and he says, "Mom, I lost my gloves." You're like, "Oh, man, I've got to have gloves. There's going to be a big snowstorm, right?" So you make a Target run. You got to get a couple other things for the storm, and you grab those gloves. You come home. Your son comes running up to you. Mom, look, I found my gloves." Great. Glad you found the gloves. Now you don't need those new ones, right? No problem. You log on to the app, you initiate a return, you drive into the parking lot and drop those off. No waiting in line, no having to go in the store. It makes it super easy for parents and our guests to do simple things like that. Another thing we're going to talk about today is our Target Guest Platform. This is some very cool technology. It allows us to get a unified view of our guest experiences across all of our platforms. Something that allows us to create a more personalized experience. And there is no doubt personalization is the next big frontier on retail. Personalization at its best is making connections and anticipating needs. Like your son, he absolutely loves Harry Potter. He's got a birthday coming up, and we just let you know that we have an exclusive Lego set just for him. Connections like this are deep human relationships. They're important. And the connections like that are being built right here in Target in India. We're doing so much good work here. You're going to see things today around our AI chatbot platform, our checkout platform, our computer vision platform, and a pretty cool infrastructure platform we call Red Sky. All of these are critically important platforms for Target, and all of them, every single one of them, is being led or co-led by women, and most of them are here today. So in a moment, I'm going to hand it off to Brett Craig. He's our Chief Information Officer. He's going to be joining us by video. But before we do that, I'm excited for you to hear some great speakers today, both internal and external to Target. Really amazing stories that I hope you leave here energized and inspired about what you can achieve. The role of technology to make life easier and better has never been more important. That means the role of great technologists have never been more important. Any business that is looking to succeed cannot afford to overlook the talent that is in this room. So with that, enjoy Target Elevate, everything that this event, but more importantly, this community has to offer.